Hey, what up? This is Dirty. So, it's been a while since I made a video. I've actually been super busy, and as you can see, I've been working on all kinds of different things. So I figured I'd give you guys a sneak peek of what's to come. Hopefully this holiday season. I'm trying really hard to get these out for heat treating so I can get them back, and hopefully make at least a couple for Christmas, before Christmas. But we'll see. This is always a busy time of year, so we'll see even if it gets back from heat treating in time. But figured I could show you guys, give you a sneak peek. So here they all are. These are all the designs. I got a couple of, like this one I got about 5 of, and then this one also about 5, and 2 of these, and 2 of these. So some of them are just one kind of prototype. Some of them I'm kind of working on trying to get more than one out. So we'll start with this small little dude right here. So I've actually been working on this other one. Let me grab it. This little titanium arrowhead. I'm actually going to be sending one of these to, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Backyard He's another local guy from Hawaii. He does all kinds of PVC bow and arrows. If you're into that, you should check him out. Try to put a link below. He makes some pretty cool bow and arrows out of PVC. Even a crossbow I've seen him make, and some different themed kind of bows, but they're super cool. So I'm probably gonna send one of those titanium ones out to him. It's kind of like a survival item, since the titanium doesn't rust and it's super light. You can pack it in a survival tin or something like that. So I'm working on those. But in the meantime, I had a scrap piece of metal, so I made this. Kind of like a, what I'm calling it is the tactical poon, the dirty poon. So it's like a harpoon slash spearhead. You could even probably fix it to an arrow. A little bit heavier on this one, so might be a pretty heavy arrowhead, but it's an interesting shape, I think. Got a little tonto grind on there. Some real aggressive jimping up here to get you some good grip. Got just enough of a handle. I mean, I can barely put 4 fingers. If you have a little bit bigger hand, maybe just 3. Of course, you got a lanyard hole, so you could extend it a little bit. So just a little spike, kind of like a little survival knife. Could pack it too. Probably gonna do a cord wrap on this one. So only one of these so far, but I'm probably gonna have a couple more in the future. This one, so far, this is one of my, I'm really digging this design. I'm calling it the taco leg. So here in Hawaii, they call octopus taco. So this one has like a little octopus leg kind of design. Kind of different. Fits really comfortable. Nice little chopper kind of. And I did something different on this one too. It's got a hollow grind for this main edge, and then up here it has a flat grind, like a saber kind of grind. So came out looking pretty cool. So it kind of has, you can chop with it, and then it has enough of a tip that you could do some stabbing, and almost like a little chisel tip, you could do some shoveling or something. So kind of an interesting shape. So I wanted to make another one, so I ordered some actually a little bit thicker steel, so I made this one. Probably gonna call this like the giant taco leg or something like that. So for this one, I put some finger grooves on it, kind of represent the octopus. They kind of like a bumpy surface to their skin, so nice comfortable hand grooves in there, finger grooves, and a nice big, almost like a mini cleaver kind of thing going on here. But fits super comfortable, and I don't know, I really like this design, so probably gonna have a lot more of these coming out. You've seen these before. These are the Dirty Dive knives. Not sure if that's gonna be the name yet, but we'll see. Did a couple different versions. This one actually is gonna be a one of a kind. I'm gonna give it to Dirty's girl. It's gonna be a dagger. She's always asking for daggers and stuff, and this one I took the grind down super thin when I was trying to even it out, so it's really kind of a small handle for maybe a larger person. So since Dirty's girl's kind of a small little Asian chick, I'm gonna hook her up with this one. It's kind of a bitch though, man. This dagger is pretty hard to do. Just making it symmetrical is pretty difficult. As you can see, this side not too bad. This side's a little bit more wobbly, so still got some work to do on this one. Here's one of the other dive knives. Usually I start off with one design, and then as I'm working I always think of something new. So this one I kind of put like a, I don't know, reverse tanto grind, I guess you want to call it, something different. So it's both hollow grinds, and it has like a little different edge up there. So I don't know, I figured I'd just try something out. I only made 2 of these, so the rest of them I made this regular style hollow grind, just super clean. This is I only did it with a 60 grit, so I gotta take it down to probably 220, smooth it all out, and I'll be sending it out for heat treating. So still got some little imperfections on the grind that I gotta clean up. So actually kind of ran into some problems with my grinder. The flat platen I had was not flat, so it's really giving me a hard time. So luckily I got that fixed, and I've been pounding out trying to pound out work ever since. So here's one of the pig hunting knives that I've been working on too. And I got started a grind on this side. You can see some of those little dips in there where I gotta clean it up. But like I said, this is all before heat treat, so you can see this side I just started. And usually once I start messing up a little bit, I kind of figure I'm getting tired, so I just give it a rest and start again fresh the next day. So actually I worked about 4 hours yesterday and just worked on some of these other knives I'm going to show you. And today I'm going to try to get some, about 3 hours in, try to finish them all up and hopefully get them out to heat treating this week, because the place I sent it to shuts down for Christmas, so I want to get them out as soon as possible. So it's one of those pig knives. Also, this is another new design that I'm working on. I'm going to be calling it the Dirty Bush. It's a bushcrafting knife. Had a couple of people ask me for a bushcrafting knife, so I figured I'd do my take on the design. I'm gonna try to do a Scandinavian grind on these, just because that's kind of like the traditional bushcraft grind, so it's easy to grind out in the field or resharpen. You just put it on flat, and then you can hit up a nice rock or something, flat stone. So pretty simple, nice and comfortable. Put some pretty good jimping on the back, so you get a nice grip. Little thumb ramp. But these ones I'm gonna try to do removable scales. I've never done that before, so we'll see how that turns out. Got 2 of these out. I'm gonna try just do a test with this design first, and then if it works good, I'm gonna do a bunch more. And this is one of the last designs I'm working on. Actually, my uncle came to me. I'll show you. He wanted to make him a oyster shucking knife. So he said he picked this one up in France and he really liked it, and he wanted me to make a replica of it. So this is one, and a lot of times that tip breaks off, I guess. So I'm actually gonna clean this one up for him also. And here's another cheaper version of another oyster shucking knife. So I did one design, kind of just replicate that one from France. So I'm probably gonna make it pretty close to it. That's what he wanted, so this one's gonna be almost a copy of that one. And I thought of things that I would want on it, so I made a couple different versions. So this is gonna be the dirty shucker right here, and then this one right here is the dirty tactical shucker. So I put more of like a tanto tip on it, and like a thumb ramp, nice little finger groove, so that kind of fits right in the palm of your hand, so you can just get into there and do the work that you need to. So a little bit different design, a little more angular. And I'm not sure on what I'm gonna call this one. I think this is gonna be a one of, just because I don't really like copying too many designs. So I'm gonna make this one special for my uncle, because he wanted that specific design. And then if I make any more, I'm gonna be using this design. I like it a little bit better. It's a lot more comfortable in your hand, and I think it's a lot more ergonomic. So this is probably gonna be the final dirty shucker. So, but again, we'll see. I'm gonna give it to them to test out. They do like a oyster fest every year, and so luckily I have some test subjects. But like I said, trying to jump back in the shop, get some stuff done. I'm hoping to have almost 20 blades to send out. So that's pretty much all I've been doing lately. So that's why I haven't been making too many videos. But I figured I'd give you guys a little heads up what's going on. Also, give you a quick look at my shop here. So just belts and belts and belts. Kind of, that's the flat platen I was having trouble with. There's a big dip in the middle, so I had to get that out, send that out for machining, so it's nice and flat now. And I learned some new tricks with some belts. I was using a was it E weight belt and J weight, and I guess that's really thin, so whatever kind of imperfections you have on that platen really come through onto the blade. So I've been ordering these X weight belts, so they're a little bit thicker, give you a little more cushion on that steel backing, so helps out a lot. There's some of the other blades I'm working on. Like I said, I got a bunch of those pig hunters, the dive knives also, and here's some N690 steel. I'm probably gonna do a batch of knives of those after. All the knives that you just seen were all N680, so I want to kind of send out all the same steel at one time, so it makes it easy on the heat treating guys. But yep, so stay tuned. If you're interested in any of these knives, I will be selling most of them, but you just gotta wait until they're done. Usually I give a heads up on my YouTube channel. If not, you can always check out my website, dirteknives.com. Also, I got a Facebook. I don't post that much on there. If anything, I probably post the most pictures on my Instagram. That's Dirty Knives also. So if you have Instagram, check it out. Post all kind of random pictures. Might not always be knives. Might be some beer I'm drinking or food I'm eating or whatever. But usually if I have a new knife design or something, it's posted on there first. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming up fast. I hope you get out there, get your shopping done. Luckily, Black Friday and all the craze is all done. Cyber Monday, all that stuff. Hopefully you guys scored some good deals. Seen all kind of Blade Ops and Blade HQ and this and that. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to jump back in the shop. Hopefully pound out some of these knives. And we'll see. I'm trying to charge up my GoPro. Might get some GoPro grinding videos out too. Anyways, like I said, I hope you guys having a good week. This is Dirty. Shoots.